Alright, we've come to LYL Karting Circuit, the longest karting circuit in Malaysia. I think it's also super new. Building behind me. So we're going to see if we can have a go. As far as I can tell, I've downloaded the app, the LYL app. You can need to put in all your details, sign all the waivers. Apparently that speeds up the process, otherwise you have to do it here. So if you're thinking of doing this, download the app, sign up, sign all the waivers. Well, I'll tell you in a minute if that helps. And then as far as I'm aware, you rock up. There's two different types of car, well, kart. There's a low cc one and then a high cc one that you can drive once you've proved a certain time. You get 10 minutes, so it's not like a start or like a 60 lap thing or a 20 lap thing. You get a time limit, and then within the time limit you just get your laps recorded. So let's see. The whole area it looks like it's all under development. So over behind me is like Monkey's Canopy and a whole load of like events you can do, but I've just come for the karting. Alright, let's have a look. Time to put pedal to the metal. Alright, so by the look of it, they're on session 2 and it's just started, so 9 minutes and it's counting down because I think you get 10 minutes. Can I book?
Yeah.
I've done the app. I haven't made a booking.
Your first time here, sir?
Yeah.
Your first time here?
Yeah. So I've done all of that.
How many packs of you, sir?
Sorry?
You?
Just me.
Just you. James Young, yeah?
Yeah.
For 270cc, is it?
Yeah, I guess so. You have to do a time, don't you?
Yeah, 1 minute and 35 seconds. If you get 1 minute and 35 seconds, you can play the higher cc, sir. Do you have this, sir?
No, I'm here.
Must buy here. This is yours.
Thanks.
It will be like 80 ringgit, sir. All of it.
Alright, so they had to scan the barcode on my phone, and then you get gloves and some kind of, I think it's a thing to put over your head. So that and that. And then I'll just show you on the app. So they scanned that because I had pre-registered, so that saves you time. And it's 70 ringgit for a 10-minute go. So I'm session 3 and they're on session 2 at the moment. So I guess at the moment it's just me, but I'm assuming some more people will come. So they just called me into the briefing room. There's some other guys doing my session, so just waiting for them. think we're about to watch a safety video.
About safety rules and how to drive on track. So as for safety briefing, the first time is compulsory. Let's say later you have an additional session, the next time you come, you don't have to do briefing, right?
Hello. Hiya.
Get these. Thank you.
Sorry?
Perfect. سجل حتى delay Brad delay Alright, photos are ready. Can we have it over here? You can show your name and number. The number is your go-kart number. So bad.
Okay, you can go downstairs already.
Thank you. Thank you.
Calling session 4. Calling session 4. Please get down to the pit lane area right now. Thank you.
was fun. Well, I couldn't pass you, right? Thank you. Once you've ridden, you get the results up on the boards. So you get best of the week, best of the session, and then the 270cc against the 350cc. So you can see how well you've done, all up on the boards. Okay, so I think I've figured out this place. Best to register on the app, then they scan your barcode and you just say I'm going to have a session. You then join the next session that is available. Rocking up here as early as possible seems to be the best way. So I was racing with 6 people, and then I straight away came up, booked a second one, and I was straight away back on track. And in the second one there was just 4 of us. And if you're competitive, the least number of cars on the track, the better. So, because overtaking, you don't want to bash into other cars, and overtaking's not that easy. So if you after the fastest lap, you want as least cars as possible, so you want as least people as possible. And I think this place gets busier and busier as the day goes on. Opens at 12, closes at midnight, so you want to be here like midday, if you're bothered. They're pretty efficient. There's about to be about 20 cars going out on track, so I'm just hanging around to watch that. You get a face mask, you get gloves. You can't do it in flip-flops, so don't. Everything else is fine, it's just no flip-flops. Tips on going fast, so I got a 135. Yeah, 135. 135, 1.141. So that is reasonable, I think. I think it means I can upgrade to the more powerful cars. Basically, as you do your first lap, the car slides a little, but I think as the tyres warm up, they get more sticky, because on the second lap I was going much faster, and it's as fast as you can cope through the corners. It seems to be the way, and you want to be sweeping the turns. You don't want to be doing tight turns, because that's the restricting factor, because acceleration is not that fast, so you want to carry as much speed through the corner as possible, so you want as big a turn as possible on the corners. That's if you care at all. It's just a nice experience. The track is super cool. I'm intrigued to see how they get 20 cars around it, because 5 cars seemed busy. What else? Oh yeah, so it's 70 ringgit, and I actually feel like that's not bad value. Cars are good, you get a helmet. Yeah, and I rattled straight back up the stairs and booked it and went again, as I've already said. Great day out if you're coming here as a group. Yeah, I can't think what else to add to it. I think I'm going to bring back the family, and I'm definitely going to try and get here for midday, so that hopefully we'd be like the only ones on the track, because my kids are quite young, but I think they're tall enough to go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually really impressed, and I really enjoyed it. So if I think of anything else, I'll add it on in a sec. So at the computers, you can call up your profile. So here's me, and I did session 3 and session 4, and then these are my times. So my best is a 135, 141. There's like pot noodles, hot drinks, cold drinks, ice creams, food, snacks. It's a really well thought out place. I love this viewing gallery. So here are that big session I spoke about. So if you care about your speed, you're going to want to be like first out of the pen, or overtaking this lot, or you sit back on your first lap to give yourself space, because this is hectic. All right, so just watch. There's kind of like 3 guys out front, and then everyone else behind. So if you're in this bunch, you're going to really struggle to get top speeds. when you're in the cars, it does feel fast. I don't know if these guys are going quickly, but it does feel quick when you're in there. Alright, that's it. This I got a feeling it's quite addictive because I want to have another go, but I'm not. I've had 2 goes. That's it. But I'm kind of thinking I'm going to bring the family because what a cool experience for especially my boy. Actually, the girls. Let's not be gender specific. All right, that's it. Actually, really enjoyed that. That is actually. I really want to have another go. Anyway, I'm not going to. I'm going to call it a day. So it's the LYL circuit here east of KL. All right, and look at the spot you're in. Not bad, huh? There's like I said before, there's a whole like monkey's canopy, whatever that is. That's where we are. There's a whole resort going on, and I think there's like a laser quest and some other bits and bobs down there. But I mean, oh, I think there's a driving range. It might even be a golf course. But anyway, this is a highlight for me. I've had a great time. All right, that's it.